that's what it is, folks. These are people. They're really smart, really good. They raise millions of dollars for these guys. Look at their PACs. They have all this money. Their PACs. I put up my own money. It's so stupid. I don't think I get any credit for it. Really. I feel so stupid. My whole life, I've taken, you know. I keep taking. And now I'm telling people they want to give you $10 million. One guy, Donald, I want to give you $10 million. I say, this is so foreign to me. It's like, I say, I can't take it. He goes, what? He said, of course you can take it. I said, I can't. Another guy wants to give me 5. I'm turning down all this money. And my whole life has been the opposite. I take. And I say it, I keep taking. But now I'm going to take for you. I'm going to take for the United States. I'm going to take. But these lobbyists have total control over these people. And they'll go to Cruz and they'll say, no, you have to do this, you have to do that. So if Cruz is, number one, he wouldn't make the call because it's stopping from even making the call, because it would never happen. With me, I'll have people call, I'll say, hey, you know what? You didn't give me anything. I'm not doing anything. I just want to do what's right. The only people I'm working for are you. Believe me. Believe me. I don't need money. I don't want your money. I want you to vote on Tuesday. That's all I want you to do. The only people. And I've told the story, and this is true for Ford, and it's true for Nabisco. I'm just using Carrier as the example, but it's true for all these companies. So look, here's what happens. So I'll say, call me back. He'll call me back. I will have been approached by lobbyists, by special interest groups. I will have been approached by everybody. I'll say, call me back. He'll call me back within 24 hours. He'll say, Mr. President, we're staying in the United States. That's what's going to happen. 100%. 100%. 100%. Now, I guarantee you that nobody from the United States ever called Carrier Corporation. Nobody from the United States ever put pressure on Ford that we can't do this. You can't build a $2.5 billion plant in Mexico. We got to keep you in the United States. Nobody ever told Nabisco that you can't move your factory from Chicago into Mexico. Nobody ever said that. Nobody told Pfizer you can't move to Ireland. You know, Pfizer, great pharmaceutical company, 6,000 jobs, the best jobs. They're leaving the United States. They're going to move to Ireland, which is great. I have a lot of property over in Ireland, but, you know, what are you going to do? But they're moving to Ireland. Did anybody talk to them, negotiate with them? Nobody talks. They leave. Thousands of jobs gone. Me, I'm going to talk to them. Me, when they send their product in, believe me, their product doesn't get freebies anymore. There's no more freebies. And all these politicians, because they're all taken care of. They're all taken care of through campaign contributions, all of them. And probably other ways, but I don't want to talk about that. But they're all taken care of, right? And they don't do anything to keep these people because they're told you can't. Pfizer has some of the greatest lobbyists in the world, so they get left alone. But let me tell you, when they send their products in, if they had to pay a fee, a tax, you know, China would call it a tax. China would call it a tariff because it sounds like a little better. Do you know, I have a friend, he's a great manufacturer, great manufacturer. He calls me all the time, he says, I can't do business in China. You can't get your product in there. They don't want it. They don't want anything made in this country. You know, we talk about free trade. That's why I talk about these stupid people. They say they're conservatives. Remember Jeb? He is not a conservative. He is not a conservative. It's so sad. Bye-bye, Jeb. Bye-bye. But these are the people we have. I mean, Scott Walker, he was number one. He came out, the future of the Republican Party. Number one, comes out. He goes to number one. And then I start attacking him. He leaves the race. Who do you want as your president? I mean, in all fairness, okay? And you know what? I wouldn't be hitting him, but number one, he hasn't done a great job. Number two, there's nothing but turmoil. If you are outside of Wisconsin, you take a look at the turmoil. It's always turmoil. And you know what? I'd get a better result without the turmoil. You know, there's nothing wrong with no turmoil, but I'll tell you what, the numbers aren't good. But Scott Walker comes out, he was going to be number one. He started off as number one. Jeb started off at number one. I had like all these guys who were going to be number one. Finally, they said Trump is number one. Okay, it took a long time. It took them a long time to realize that, right? We had Rand Paul. We had Walker. Walker, we had Jeb, we had all of these people that were going to be, I mean, Marco was the future of the Republican Party. He's a nice guy. LIL. No, Marco was going to be the future of the, and I beat him almost by 20 points, by like 20 points in Florida. But soon they'll say Trump is the future of the Republican Party. You watch, you watch. But here's what we have to do. We're going to make great trade deals. We're going to make so much money. We're going to bring our jobs back from China. We're going to bring our jobs back from Mexico. We're not going to lose our manufacturing anymore. These numbers that you have right here. Look at this chart. I mean, this chart is incredible. Look, U.S. manufacturing jobs since 2000. Do you see what that says? You see the line? You don't have to see what it says. See the line? Slightly. If we keep going, we're going to have nothing. I'm telling you, there'll be nothing left. Look at that. Can you see that? I didn't exactly do this for a big audience. This is an official chart, United States government. Look at this. We started here, and now we're here. Bottom line, another couple of years, what the hell? We'll have nothing left, right? We'll have to start all over again. So it's not going to happen, folks. We're going to bring our jobs back. You're going to be so proud of this country. We're going to build up our military. We're going to knock out ISIS. We're going to take care of our vets. We're going to have a strong border. We're going to have a great wall that Mexico is going to pay for. We're going to get rid of Common Core, and we're going to have local education. We're going to repeal and replace that horrible, horrible Obamacare. And I'll tell you, look, here's a story. So it's sort of like, you know, why do you do it? I didn't need this. I didn't need, although I enjoy it. Because we have a movement going. You look at Time Magazine. There's a movement. This isn't like a normal thing. This has probably never happened before. Millions and millions of votes. Now, the Republican Party, they view me as, you know, a guy. They don't want me because I don't want money. I don't want their money. I don't want the lobbyist money. I don't want all these people. They're going to be saying, like, you know, we can't get to Trump because it's a crooked system. We can't get to Trump. So I got all these people against me. That's why it's important that I win. I don't want to go in there looking at the second ballot because it's probably, you know, with the way the thing is, it's crooked as hell. Hey, look, what happens? What happens? I win the state of Louisiana. Okay? Now, I'm a little bit younger then because it was a couple of months ago. I learned. I go in, I made speeches. I had a speech the final night in this massive hangar. I pull up in my plane, I get out of my plane. Thousands and thousands of people in Louisiana. Great place, great people. I go into Louisiana. I make a speech. I make another speech. I'm all over. The election gets held. I win. Donald Trump wins the state of Louisiana. Right? That's the good news. The bad news is because it's should I use the word crooked system? Crooked? The bad news is because it's a certain type of system, I win the state. I get thousands of more votes than Cruz. Thousands. I got fewer delegates than him. So I said, no, think of it. So I said, wait a minute, because I'm looking at the delegates. I said, wait, why does he have more delegates than me? I won the state. I won the state. By the way, I just won Missouri, by the way, so I'm sure you have. But I win Louisiana. I'm speaking in front of thousands of people for a week. I win, and I get fewer delegates than he's got. Okay, it's not fair, folks. It's not fair because I'm the outsider. And what they do is they want to knock out the outsider because they want to keep their little party going. And the reason our country owes 21 trillion, not billion, trillion dollars, okay? The reason we owe all of this money is because of this system. So here's what we got to do. We're going to win so much. What you have to do is go out and vote. Get every person you know. You can cross lines. If you're Democrat, if you're independent, if you know, the people that are voting for me a lot, people that never voted before. We have a huge, I never realized. When I do, the scrum, I do the signing, I do whatever, I shake hands with people. So many people say, Mr. Trump, they're 30, 40, 50, 60. One woman is 93 years old from Tennessee, like this great woman, beautiful woman. She's incredible. She's going to vote for the first time. And she voted for the first time because I won the state of Tennessee. I'm winning all these states. But one Alabama, one Arkansas. We win these incredible states. In fact, I did so well in the South. Don't forget, Lion Ted Cruz was supposed to win the South, right? Lion Ted, he's going to win the South. I will win the South. I win Alabama. I won Florida. I won everything. I won everything. And the evangelicals, they know he's a liar. And evangelicals like me, and evangelicals don't like liars. They don't like Lion Ted. And I won all these evangelical places, which I fully understand. I have a great relationship there. So here's the story. You are going to remember this evening, and you're going to say that this was one of the great evenings of your life. And more importantly, on Tuesday, you're going to say it was the greatest vote you've ever cast, because you're going to be proud of your president, and you're going to be so proud of your country again. We're not going to have a president that said, oh, gee, I shouldn't have done the deal with Iran because it's not working out 2 weeks after. The ink isn't even dry. I told him it wasn't going to work out. That's what I do. I'm so good at this stuff. I'm so good. Remember I said keep the oil, right? Keep the oil. We're there. Don't leave. Keep the oil. Surround it. Keep it. We didn't keep it. ISIS now has Libya's oil. Why aren't we doing a blockade? Why aren't we doing a blockade? ISIS has the Libyan oil. Hillary Clinton, let's free Libya. Benghazi, the ambassador killed her friend. Okay? Keep the oil. Why aren't we doing blockades? So many things. So here's the story. You're going to be so proud of your president. You're going to be so proud of your country. You're going to be so proud of your country. You're going to love your country so much. You love it anyway, but you're so disappointed in it right now. And you're so disappointed in the leaders. You're going to view tonight as very important. You're going to view Tuesday as very, very important. And here's what's going to happen. We're going to start winning again. We're going to win on trade. We're going to win with our military. We're going to knock the hell out of ISIS. We're going to win for our vets. We've got to take care of our vets. We're going to win at the border. People come in, but they got to come in legally, right? Legally. They come in through a legal system. And we're going to win in every aspect. And you're going to say, that was a great day when I voted for Donald Trump. So, folks, I want to thank you. So important. Winning Wisconsin. If we win Wisconsin, I think it's over. If I don't win it, I don't think it's over. I think, we have a good chance because we're way up in New York, way up in New Jersey, way up in Pennsylvania. But I want Wisconsin to win it for me, okay? So, go and vote Tuesday. I promise you, you will be so proud of this country again. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.